could be the scene of a breakthrough in the Middle East peace process. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Palestinian Authority President Yasser Arafat are meeting at a conference center there this afternoon. They met this morning with President Clinton at the White House, and they still disagree over how much land Israel will turn over to the Palestinians and over what measures Palestinians will adopt to prevent terrorism. But both men say they are optimistic about the talks.
He is one of the few survivors from the loser's side of the Cold War, still on the world stage. But Yasser Arafat knows the clock is running down even for him at the Y Summit. He's promised Palestinians independence, a state next May.
It's very dangerous for Arafat to reach the end of the interim period, the coming May, without anything in his hand to show to his people, because he promised his people to deliver peace and prosperity within these 5 years.
For 5 years, he's been negotiating for land. This time, another 13% will give him 40% of the West Bank. But Arafat's gotten precious little since Benjamin Netanyahu's right-wing government came to power 2 years ago. Most Palestinians, fearing arrest, do not criticize Arafat's policies publicly. There are exceptions.
Many Palestinians, including myself, are worried that Yasser Arafat might be blackmailed or browbeaten into selling out Palestinian rights there. He's a very lousy negotiator.
Arafat must be a very good negotiator to win at the Y Summit. He wants release of more than 3,000 prisoners still held by Israel. He wants safe passage, freedom for Palestinians to travel from one city to another without being harassed or arrested by Israel. He wants an end to Israeli confiscation of land, a stop to Jewish settlement building, an end to demolition of Palestinian houses. Handshakes aside, the Netanyahu government seems in no mood to give Arafat the kind of concessions Arafat needs to delay declaring a Palestinian state.
The fact that he has not lived up to commitments he made to the late Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin 5 years ago.
Arafat has given up the armed struggle against Israel, but at 69, he is running out of options. Arafat's credibility is at stake in this issue of Palestinian statehood. To postpone his declaration of independence, he needs help from President Clinton and major concessions from Israel. Getting those concessions is in no small way what this summit is about for Arafat. Walter Rogers, CNN.